Will the drama return with more romance for Annie and Tyler? What tribulations will the couple face this time? Let's find out. A third installment. There's nothing better than a TV adaptation of your favorite book series. I mean, look at Bridgerton. The show took the world by storm, which is exactly what happened with the first season of Sweet Magnolias, a romantic drama that follows the lives of friends Helen Decatur, Maddie Townsend, and Dana Sue Sullivan. Netflix is practically the #1 streaming network with plenty of shows being on the list of most watched series, and since Sweet Magnolias reached an enormous success with its second installment, fans now crave more of the very addictive story. So what's the current status of the third installment? With all of our beloved cast members returned to reprise their roles for season 3, let's find out, shall we? Sadly, Netflix is yet to greenlight the next season, but since there are a lot of fans asking the streaming giant to greenlight the continuation, plus the fact that there's plenty of source material to draw from, we can only assume that a third installment will be announced soon. As you already know, the show is based on 11 books by Cheryl Woods. The plot focuses on 3 South Carolina women who have been close friends for decades. There's Maddie, a character played by Joanna Garcia Swisher, Helen, played by Heather Headley, and Dana Sue, portrayed by the amazingly talented Brooke Elliott. As they navigate through life, they gather once a week to share the latest happenings of their careers and love lives. If I'm completely honest with you, this show is a newer version of Sex and the City, only with a much more realistic plot, at least for me. Now let's jump into every detail we know so far regarding the next installment.
So happy.
We'll enjoy it. We spoke to neighbors, we researched the law, we gathered
An incredible success. One of the most important reasons suggesting that there will be a continuation of the series is that Sweet Magnolias is one of the most successful shows of 2022 for Netflix. Nowadays, it's rare to see a continuation reach almost the same success as its predecessor, and thus we have to mention that Season 1 of Sweet Magnolias registered 21.64 million hours viewed between February 6th and February 13th. During the first 30 days on the network, the second season registered 161,300,000 hours viewed globally. This is enough for Netflix to at least consider a continuation. So you have nothing to worry about, but when should we expect the new season?
I'm preaching to the choir, Dana, sir.
Not even Eric.
No. Me and my doctor.
Release date. Since the streaming network is yet to announce a renewal, we still don't know an exact release date. Anyway, it's always fun to speculate, right? Season 2 of the show ended with more questions than answers, and since there are plenty of cliffhangers the show needs to explore, a third season must happen. Our guess is that the producers are already working on the scripts, trying to come up with the best possible story of the third installment. The second season was released on February 4th, 2022, so if production on season 3 starts this year, which is likely, we can expect to see it sometime in February 2023, at the earliest. Perhaps Netflix will release the new episodes in time for Valentine's Day next year. Who knows? Once there's an official release date announcement, we'll give you an update. Now let's check some surprising facts about the show.
I mean, certainly Helen told you to revise your will when you got divorced.
That is different. You know, I have to make sure.
Fake margaritas. Let me tell you something. Ever since I started watching the show, all I could think of was margaritas. The margaritas in Sweet Magnolias are the same thing Cosmopolitan was for the SATC gang. The thing is, the creators used fake alcoholic drinks. Yeah, I know, I was shocked as well. When Garcia Swisher, Headley, and Elliott filmed those scenes, they drank some magical mixture that our prop department came up with, according to the producer of the series, Cheryl Anderson.
Funeral or that Ryan is back?
And thank you, Dana Sue.
Have you talked to him?
Cast members and new additions. Season 2 featured the original cast members from the first installment, but it also brought some really talented new additions. Jamie Lynn Spears, Dion Johnstone, and Brandon Quinn were all promoted to series regulars, which means they're presumably coming back for the third installment. Did you know that Annalise Judge, Dana Sue's daughter Annie, had her first ever role in the second installment of the show? With no official announcement made by Netflix, we can only assume that we'll see the main trio, Joanna Garcia Swisher, Maddie Townsend, Brooke Elliott, Dana Sue Sullivan, and Heather Headley, Helen Decatur, in the third season. But with plenty of drama expected to follow in future episodes, we should also expect a bunch of new actors making their first appearance in Sweet Magnolias. You know, just to spice things up, is there someone you would love to see in the series? Who do you think will make a good fit for the story in the next installment? Let us know.
I packed it all away, just like I did with all the problems with Victoria. You move on.
The Corner Spa. A lot of fans have fallen in love with the locations used for the show, while you'll be surprised to know that the Corner Spa is actually a law firm located in Covington, Georgia. The interior of it is a soundstage. This is not the first time the law firm is used for a TV show. In fact, there are plenty of other films and TV shows that use the same location, including The Vampire Diaries, Selma, and Sweet Home Alabama. For those of you wanting to try a dish at Dana Sue's restaurant, you're in luck. The scenes are filmed in a real-life restaurant called Mystic Grill. In an interview with Glamour, the showrunner Cheryl J. Anderson said that Covington, Georgia is as beautiful as it is in our show, and everybody's absolutely delightful.
Then Jody said that she scrubbed every trace of it, so I have no idea how Mary Vaughn found out about
She
this.
found out about it before me. And that
Plot. Let's talk about our favorite thing, the story of Season 3. What should fans expect to happen in the very anticipated installment? As already mentioned, the second season left fans with plenty of questions thanks to the many cliffhangers, which was also the case with the finale of Season 1. From a romantic proposal to Cal getting arrested, the finale left us all shocked. The other characters also ended the second installment with an uncertain future, but let's talk about Helen since her decision will completely change the course of the show. Helen went through a lot of struggles in the second season, but she ended up being proposed to by Ryan. The following episodes will presumably continue right after the proposal, and we'll find out if she said yes. In an interview with TV Line, Anderson talked about the events of the finale, explaining where they could lead the series. When asked about Dana Sue's tires and her future, she said, "I'll just say she has a past in common with our ladies and some other folks in town. She's been away for a while, but she has come back with an agenda." The future of the series seems promising, and we can't wait for Netflix to spill more details about it. In yet another interview with Glamour, Anderson said that she only cares about one thing when it comes to the future of the show. In her own words, "I hope the main question that everybody has at the end of Season 2 is, are they gonna get a Season 3?
Will you marry me?
Book versus show differences. Most of the show fans are also fans of the source material, and since there are 11 novels written by Cheryl Woods, we can look forward to a decade-long TV adaptation. At least that's what we hope for. The thing is, there are a lot of differences made in the show when compared to the novels. One of the biggest differences is the car accident, the one we saw at the end of Season 1. This event didn't happen in the books. Fans on social media kept saying that they were gonna buy the books to find out who was in the car, Anderson said, but I wasn't gonna say anything because Mrs. Woods deserves all those people to buy her books. I'm sorry they didn't find the answer, but I'm sure they enjoyed the book.
Wait a minute, that's Kyle.
If you ask us, we would love it if the creators stay as loyal as possible to the source material. But share your own hopes regarding Season 3 down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.